week on LongShot TV.
Daggone thing, 2 hens and a big old tom out there strutting. If I had a cameraman, you know, maybe we could ease around there and get set up, but doing it myself, there's pretty much no way.
You're on that first one, closest to us. Alright. You ready?
Yes.
Welcome to LongShot TV. Today we're going to follow Adam as he chases a big old eastern gobbler with his Matthews bow.
I started off this year hunting in South Carolina and have no luck. I hunted a bunch of WMA land here around the beach and hunted over in Dillon, South Carolina, and just couldn't put it together. So when South Carolina or North Carolina season comes in, I go up there and to hunt a lot around Delaware, North Carolina, and I've got this one farm I hunt. And through the past couple of years, it's always been faithful. And halfway through the season, I forget everything else, and I go back to that one farm because I know I can always pull off a good kill there. I'm easing here. Check my cameras. Try to put a game plan on where to set my blind up. Alright, I got my trail camera set up right here. This is a point. Got a hayfield over here, hog lagoon on my right, and birds work right through here. Sometimes they roost on the back of the hayfield, sometimes they roost behind this hog lagoon right here. Got my cameras checked out. Things were looking pretty good on this point. Had a tom showed up a few days in a row in the evening, and then on the back side of the hog lagoon had probably that same tom, bobcats, deer, and a double-bearded tom that really excites me. Never actually had one of those in front of me, so I'll make up my mind right then. I'm gonna camp out. I'm gonna set my blind up right here, and I'm gonna hunt here for the next couple of days. Try to get my eyes on this double-bearded turkey. I'm set up on the back of this hog house. There's a lagoon right out here, and around the edge of this lagoon is some good grass that these birds feed on throughout the day. I've got a hayfield on the other side of the lagoon. Got some pictures over there also on the point. It's hard to know where to set up, but I know we've always seen a lot of birds right here in this area, so I'm gonna sit tight here for today and see if I can put it together.
Got one gobbler. Think of here on the other side of the lagoon.
All morning long, I had one tom firing off in the hayfield, and like I was saying, I was tucked back in here, so I couldn't see exactly where he was at, whether he was in the woods or in the field.
I've got a little berm, so I can't see anything. But he's gobbled back twice, so I'm gonna just shut up. Hopefully he'll come this way.
It was probably lunchtime or so. I finally just had all I could take. I still occasionally heard him gobble, but you know, you can only just sit for so long in the ground blind.
Well, I was gonna get out and go get a bite to eat, but got up here by the hog house and looked out across the hayfield. Daggone if there ain't two hens and a big old tom out there strutting. If I had a cameraman, you know, maybe we could ease around there and get set up, but doing it myself, there's pretty much no way.
This segment of LongShot TV was brought to you in part by Judd Coon Chevrolet.
You don't just want a truck, you want a Judd Coon custom lift truck. In stock now at Judd Coon Chevrolet in Little River. 6-inch lifts, chrome wheels, real tree camo fender flares. And you can check them out at Judd Coon Chevrolet. Judd Coon's Build-A-Truck is the first choice for hunters, outdoor enthusiasts, and folks that just won't settle for second best. Come in to Judd Coon Chevrolet in Little River or call 877-977-8782 to schedule a test drive. Buildatruck.net.
Hey, all you turkey hunters out there. Don't you hate when those old toms hang up just out of range? Well, not anymore. Thanks to the Tom Bomb, the new remote turkey stake will give your decoy lifelike movement with full rotation and tail movement control. For all you serious turkey hunters out there ready to bag that next big tom, visit cwoutdoors.com and you're sure to make your next hunt explode.
We spend countless hours on the road and in the water. Dependable engine performance is crucial.
Forge Fuels offers a full line of performance fuel for your cars, trucks, boats, and ATVs.
Did you know that every gallon of 87 octane is treated with Protector-Lube Plus?
My personal favorite is the P95 for dependability and performance when we're making long runs offshore.
You can find all these products from Forge Fuel Service in Loris and here in North Myrtle Beach, and when you go, ask for the LongShot TV fuel card.
ComBank is now offering our customers a new reason to smile. It's our totally free checking. And when we say free, we mean free. Totally free checking means free online banking, free online bill pay, free MasterCard debit card, free first order of checks. You'll even receive a free gift when you open an account. To sign up for totally free checking, visit any of our ComBank locations throughout Myrtle Beach and Charleston. ComBank, have a nice bank.
Welcome back to LongShot TV. Right before the break, Adam had located a few hens and a nice tom. Now we're going to seek in to get set up and make it happen.
I was tucked in here behind this hog lagoon and hog house, and I couldn't see that field, and it was just killing me. So that afternoon, I decided to pick up and move to the other side of the hayfield.
Call me crazy, but I've picked up all my stuff and moved again. I saw a couple of hens and a tom strutting over here this morning. It's about 3 o'clock now. When I got out a while ago, I saw another bird over here in this corner. Don't know whether it was a tom or a hen, but I'm gonna trim a few limbs and tuck my blind right up in under this overhanging tree. Got some open woods behind me, hayfield out in front. Birds seem to be working this side pretty good. So we'll see what happens.
You know, finally I get this hen out in the field off to my left, and she works around the back of the field, and she's actually goes over there around the point and feeds off towards the hog house. But it wasn't long at all after I saw her. I actually had a tom on the other side of the field on the right come across, and he worked out over to the hog house, and he fed right out there. There's this spot where they used to have, last year they had a bunch of hay bales out there. There's a bunch of sourweed and stuff out there, and time and time again I drive up on this field and there's turkeys out there, and it's, you know, probably the best place to hunt this farm would be inside the hog house. So You know, it's, I end up seeing this turkey, and he just stays on that side of the field, and the sun sets, and you know, I have nothing over here, so pretty much the cat and mouse game has begun. It was probably mid-morning or so. Had a couple of birds work across the field, and all morning long had a tom back on the other side of the field by the hog house gobbling.
I've been trying to call a little bit. Actually, there was another gobbler just sounded off back behind the hog house. And they're here. No time at all passed by that tom finally broke out, and him and a couple of hens came back across the field, and you know, it's like they're skirting the field everywhere but where I'm at. The blind I've got tucked way up under some limbs, have it brushed in good. You know, I mean, there's no way that they know where I'm at. See the corner because I'm tucked back in the woods a little bit, but on the wrong side of them, two jakes ran across the field, screaming across here. Hopefully they'll come by here. I got my back window open a little bit. I may have to switch everything around and hunt behind me.
This segment of LongShot TV was brought to you in part by Atlantic Heating and Cooling.
Welcome to Judd Kuhn Chevrolet's Certified Service Center. Did you know that your vehicle's alignment causes not only premature tire wear, but reduced fuel mileage as well? Stop by our service department today for a free alignment check while you wait. With our state-of-the-art equipment, low prices, and certified technicians, it's well worth the short drive to Little River. If you have a coupon for a lower price, bring it in and we'll match or beat it, guaranteed. And remember, our lube oil and filter changes start at just $19.95. Find new roads at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet.
One of the downsides of owning your own business here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is the odds are stacked against me. I know. It's only a matter of time before a disaster strikes again. That's the reason why I trust Tillman Insurance Agency.
Tillman Insurance is located at 905 2nd Avenue North here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check out the number below for any of your auto, home, business, life insurance needs.
Welcome back to LongShot TV. Adam's hunting a hop farm in Delway, North Carolina. It's only a matter of time before he gets the job done.
The next day, I've got Dad that's gonna meet me down here on the farm and hunt with me, and he knows I've been hunting quite a few days, and so he asked me, you know, where do you think I ought to go?
I've got everything set up. It's a little after 6. There's heavy fog still laid over the field.
And I'll say, well, I've been seeing a ton of birds over by the point there at the hog house, you know, milling around in that sourweed, so I think I'm gonna move my blind over there. And I said, you know, this field's plenty big enough. Why don't you get over here where I've been camped out the last day or so?
Dad's actually on the other side of the field. He said 3 just flew down, and they're favoring my side of the field.
The way it sounds, he's got me convinced they're coming my way, so I'm all pumped up, and it wasn't long after that I get a hen in front of me. Probably 30 minutes it took them birds to work around. He fires off a shot, and I'm sitting there in my blind, and I jump.
Lucky to draw, they went that way, and he blasted on one. I'm excited. Man, that's his first turkey. I can't wait to get over there. Bad as I need to sit here, I'm gonna slip out and go help him out, and then we'll go get some breakfast, and I'll come back. Got him. Big old bird.
First bird I ever killed. They were coming around the edge of this field. There was 4 of them. And he happened to be the first one to get around far enough. I get the head. Yeah, I was right behind that limb right over there. And he was right out here. He wasn't far. I could see through there. Saw him fly down over there. I debated whether I needed to go that way or just stay right here. But they kept coming on around. But I was sitting like this when he got around there. I said, I hope I get him. I hate to miss him.
I get back in the blind, and the evening prior, you know, I saw a good tom over here by the hog house, and I've got plenty of trail cam pictures.
It's about 1:40. I've not seen a bird since that hen I saw right before Dad shot this morning. I tell you last week about put me into a state of depression. I drive around and see birds. Trail camera pictures right here. Any given time you can drive in this field and see turkeys out here. But I come camp out on it. They go to the other side of the field. Somebody has found my horseshoe and dumped every bit of luck I ever had out.
Probably about 4 o'clock that afternoon, I get a tom that comes out right by the grain bins, and I've got him at 80 yards or so, and he's just milling around out there, and he's working down the edge of the hog house, and that 80 yards turns into 70 yards, and I call a little bit, but it being, you know, warm weather, the fans are running in the hog house, and it's loud. You know, whether he's hearing my calling or just ignoring it, I don't know. I've got everything set up. I've got everything ready, you know. I'm ready to grab my bow. got the camera on them, so I'm all prepared. But it doesn't work out like that all the time. He ends up he turns right around and works right off where he came from. I just can't get him pulled by me here, and that's how reality is. That's how turkey hunting is, and you just do what you can, and I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to pull out a shotgun. I'm going to keep right on bow hunting, and I'm going to keep right on until I get one.
This segment of LongShot TV was brought to you in part by The Shack.
Crestcom is now offering our customers a new reason to smile. It's our totally free checking. And when we say free, we mean free. Totally free checking means free online banking, free online bill pay, free MasterCard debit card, free first order of checks. You'll even receive a free gift when you open an account. To sign up for totally free checking, visit any of our Crestcom Bank locations throughout Myrtle Beach and Charleston. Crestcom Bank, have a nice bank.
We spend countless hours on the road and in the water. Dependable engine performance is crucial.
Forge Fuels offers a full line of performance fuel for your cars, trucks, boats, and ATVs.
Did you know that every gallon of 87 octane is treated with Protectolube Plus?
My personal favorite is the P95 for dependability and performance when we're making long runs offshore.
You can find all these products from Forge Fuel Service in Loris and here in North Myrtle Beach. And when you go, ask for the LongShot TV fuel card.
Hey all you turkey hunters out there, don't you hate when those old toms hang up just out of range? Well, not anymore. Thanks to the Tom Bomb, the new remote turkey stake will give your decoy lifelike movement with full rotation and tail movement control. For all you serious turkey hunters out there ready to bag that next big tom, visit cwoutdoors.com and you're sure to make your next hunt explode.
One of the downsides of owning your own business here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is the odds are stacked against me. I know. It's only a matter of time before a disaster strikes again. That's the reason why I trust Tillman Insurance Agency.
Tillman Insurance is located at 905 2nd Avenue North here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check out the number below for any of your auto, home, business, life insurance needs.
Welcome back to LongShot TV. Adam hunted hard, saw a bunch of birds, but was unable to make it happen. However, there was a year where his oldest son dropped the hammer on 2 big old gobblers.
I was behind the camera, and my oldest son Buck was there beside me. He had a shotgun, and we were just gonna sit tight. And it wasn't long after sunrise we had a bunch of birds fly down out of the roost, and it was neat, just being able to record that. We got one right after another flying down into the field, and the wheat was pretty high out in that field, so it was tough to see once they hit the ground. But it was probably only 35 minutes or so into the hunt after they flew down that those birds started working our way. We saw a bunch of heads started popping up out and looking around, and they were working our way towards us.
There's another one coming his way. Look, here comes the gobblers. Far left. I see him. Slow and easy. I want the first one. Yeah. First one's good. Get some. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Two and one, baby.
He laid the hammer down on them birds, and they both fell right over. Feathers were flying everywhere.
Heck yeah. They got some real nice beards on them. They just came right in, no decoys, no calls, nothing. I cannot believe it. Came in, we saw 4 hens walking back there. Daddy said, here they come, here they come. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, 2 toms right there walking right down the woods line. They got right where I could see them. Boom, got them both. Yeah! These are some heavy jokers, I can tell you that.
I was tickled to death. You know, I've been hunting a lot of years, and hunting with my dad, and hunting by myself, and hunting with my boys, and this was definitely one of the highlights of my life.
You win some, you lose some. However, if Adam went hunting with a camera and bow, he would have been tagged out a long time ago. I want to thank you for watching LongShot TV, and we'll see you again next week.
Mouth call works perfect.
Why buy your next vehicle at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet? The Judd Kuhn Advantage, of course. You get a lifetime powertrain warranty. Other dealers will protect your interior and exterior for 5 years. Other dealers, you get free key replacements, free car washes, free lifetime tire rotations, and free courtesy shuttle service. Other dealers, plus you'll get an extra $500 for your trade. Judd's best value guarantee and Bird Dog Club. Other dealers just don't add up.